Hello there, Garen from Geek Made Designs. And we get a lot of questions on some of our holders, some of our stands. And thought I'd create a couple videos and just highlight some of our stands and some of the uniqueness, some of the things that we do there, how they work, and answer some questions that we get for some of them. So this is one that we recently pulled off of our machine, so it's not finished. They go through a number of poly coats, sanding. So when you get them, they really, the grains and everything pop. They're nice. They have a nice sheen to them. This one is a little dull. It doesn't have its final coat on it. But I thought I'd give you guys kind of a heads up one that just came off the machine and what it looks like. So this is a stand that holds a Series X console, a controller, and a headset. So basically, once it's fully assembled, we have a headset hanger that sits on here in this little slot, and then you can put all your headset, your controller, and your console all in one fell swoop. Now, a couple things with this. For the Series X and S, we have one with the S option as well that you can put the Series S there. You'll see here that it recesses down a little bit, sits in. A lot of questions come from, will it overheat? People think that we're gonna block all of the ventilation from the Series X. This is actually designed for Xbox. They've thoroughly tested this. They've made sure that we don't have any heat issues. And how the Series X works, you can see here, we've got some ventilation here. We have little rubber bumpers that when we're done, we're put on here. And it raises it up off the table a little bit. Air can come in through the bottom. The fan in the Xbox pulls the air up through the console and out the top. So basically this allows all the air to come underneath here in the Xbox up through the top and cool it down. No issues with heating whatsoever on this. So that's the Series X. And you'll notice we've got a little ring in here that's kind of fun, a little swirl. We like to add little subtle details to our holders. So over here, you can configure it with a Series controller or an Elite Series 2 controller. This one's set up for an Elite Series 2. When you order, you can choose what you want on there. Once we're finished with the actual finish, you'll notice we have a little metal plate that we adhere in there, and then your puck will snap to that and rest in there. So you can see there that it just snaps on the back, but normally it's adhered to here. So it sticks in, that will stick in. You can actually hold it upside down and it stays in place. So the important thing about that is when you put your controller on here, it snaps in place, it charges, and then when you lift your controller up, that puck stays in place as well. So that's how that looks. And you do need your cable to plug in the back. So we have a nice little groove that you can route your cable in. It's a USB-C cable, so it just plugs in right to back, and away you go. And then you can see we have a little slot there for the headset hanger. And then some people want to be able to have all their little bits, their thumbstick, the triggers, the tensioner, and the additional D-pad that they can put in here. Keep it there, it kind of looks cool. Some people like it to be nice and clean. They don't really like those on there, so that's another option. You can either have it milled with the additional accessory slot or not. That's up to you. So when it's all said and done, you can have your Series X on the side, your controller, your headset, all nice, clean, and tidy. This particular one is walnut. So we support it in oak, walnut, and maple. Maple is a really light blonde. Oak is a little bit darker, kind of a medium brown, light medium brown. And then walnut is pretty dark. It'll get darker than this once we put the final stain on. It's not a stain, it's a clear coat, but it actually makes it a much darker, the grains and everything pop. You can look at our website, see all the different ones there. We don't stain these, it is just a clear coat poly that we put on. We put multiple coats on, sand in between, and then we have a nice little oil that we put on after the fact. So when you get our holders, the finish is superb. We're really proud of the finish that we put on these. And overall, super excited. So hopefully, if you had a chance, you can see our website. Go take a look, our social, and see some of the cool stuff we're doing. And we'll keep putting some posts or some videos out here so you can see some of our other holders and answer any questions you might have.